Sometimes life lets you down and you feel that you are done. You just want a morning run because the fun is all gone. But sometimes life makes you proud when you look far and wide, when you leave the pain behind and see the brighter side. TNC gives you inspiration. TNC reignites your passion. TNC starts your transformation. TNC helps you see the new you.
The new channel. The new channel.
The views, opinions, and insights expressed in the following show are those of the hosts, producers, guests, and viewers. They do not necessarily reflect the position of the channel. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello and welcome to the new channel. We're here to help you see the new you. My name is Carmine Ortega and I'm streaming live from Marikina City. And you're watching U-Turn. Good Thursday morning, U-Turners. Welcome to U-Turn on the new channel. Today is a very special day for many reasons because today is October 15th. It's payday, diba? And I counted the days. It's about 71 days till Christmas Day. So are you guys looking forward to Christmas Day? Please leave your response to that in the comment section. Ano pa? Birthday po ni Tony Balbuena. Happy birthday, Tony Balbuena. I hope you enjoy your day and I hope you have many more birthdays to come. I also want to greet my friends in Consultasia Global, Tinette and Donna especially, and Ivy. I hope you guys are having a good day and I hope you're looking forward to a good weekend. And then there's also friends from Clean Tech, of course, my Clean Tech family over in Santa Rosa, Laguna. Hi guys, I'll talk to you later. May meeting tayo mamaya. Okay, ayan. So, yun, no? Greetings to everyone. I hope there's good weather where you are. Grabe yung nakaraang araw, napaka-maulan talaga. Today may sunshine ulit. Ang swerte naman, nung Monday lumabas yung araw, pero umulan nung hapon. Tapos ngayon ulit lumabas yung araw. So, yung steady lang dapat, steady lang sana yung ulan, di ba? Wag yung galit na buhos. Alam niyo naman, taga Marikina ako. So, yun. Somebody saying hello from among our regular viewers. Ma'am Cholita Esplana, good morning po. Ma'am Cholita is watching all the way from Tarlac. Thank you, ma'am, for always joining us. Season ender po ngayon. So I hope you stay tuned and you listen to our guest. Napakaganda po ng kanyang storya at very inspirational po siya. Ayan. So mid-October na, no? Ang bilis ng panahon. Season ender. So we will be back in a couple of weeks for our season 3 with more inspiring stories. Remember our pages, U-Turn on TNC and also TNC Now. Please remember to like and follow us there on FB and also on YouTube because we're also live on YouTube. Ayan. Okay. So I would like to call in our guest and we will play a video to introduce her, okay? So she's the Chief Executive Officer of DMark Beauty. She is also a leader in her associations, organizations, social civic groups, and an advocate of women and beauty and wellness. And to introduce her, we will play this video. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce our guest for today, Chief Executive Officer of DMark Beauty, a beautypreneur and an advocate of beauty and wellness, Miss Nikki Tang.
Hi, Carmine. Good morning to you. Good morning to everyone, our viewers. It's my honor, pleasure, and privilege. I'm very happy to be here. Thank you for inviting me and having me in the new channel, the U-Turn Show.
Oo nga. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the time and of course your energy. You're sharing that with us. I love it yung background mo kakulay ng shirt ko tsaka
Yes.
ng natin sa U-Turn.
How
How are you this
minds think alike, Carmine.
Oo nga. So, Nikki, welcome to the show. Like I said, no, I'm glad you're here, and especially for this episode, you will help me. Dito natin sisimula, no? You will help me introduce our quote and also present our giveaway. Okay, so this is something that we do regularly sa show. So can we have our quote? So ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to share today's quote. And it goes, Nikki, would you like to read?
Okay, hold on. Let me read it. Okay, the quote of the day is, "You're going to discover that worrying has no transformational value. Worrying is rehearsing the very things you don't want to happen by M. Beckwith.
Right. Thank you. Thank you for us. Oo. M stands for Michael. So Michael Beckwith is a minister and also a speaker in the US. He's American. He was in the movie The Secret. Nandun siya.
Okay.
And I agree with this quote. I wonder what you think, no? Para sa akin, there's really no value in worrying kasi sabi nga niya, no, it's rehearsing for the things that you don't want to happen. You're adding energy to that and more likely it will happen. Kasi whatever we focus our energy on, will grow, it will expand. Pero better if we focus our energies on our dreams, on our goals, or taking action instead of worrying. Then yung mas gusto pa nating mangyari, ang mangyayari. And that's how the brain works. I wonder what you think.
Yeah, I cannot disagree more because actually it's a mindset, okay? So we have to be very optimistic and lalo na ngayon during this pandemic crisis and we're facing a new reality which actually will be really the new way of living, doing things. So there's no point to keep on being worrying. We just have to live in the moment. But more than that, always pursue our dreams to aspire bigger. And everything will just happen in place and the universe will definitely cooperate. Yeah. So I also live by that principle. Thank you for sharing our mind.
Sure. And Nikki is not just, paying lip service. Later, when you hear her story, you will know that she's coming from a place na she has lived it. She's an example. Sabi nga niya, this is what she lives by. Ayun. Sige. Nikki, shout out natin kay Dr. Mildred Vitangcol, diba? Dr. Mildred, hi, good morning. We met through,
yes.
I met through
Hi,
Dr.
yeah. Hi, Dr. Mildred. Yeah. Sending love.
Yes. And of course, shout out to Wanlu because I met Dr. Mildred through Wanlu Lunaria. Wanlu is one of the hosts here on the new channel. And somebody's saying hi to you. Oh. Go, 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 Nikki Tang, Red Shirt.
Yeah, mga Rotarians kami the champion president.
So you belong to a Rotary Club, diba?
Yes, Rotary Club of Makati Premier District. It's a young club. It's a 3-year-old club, actually. Yeah, going on
you were a president.
I was the president last year for Rotary year 2019-2020.
What was the experience like?
It's a very unique experience for me because it's not something that I really have in my dream, in my plans, that I would become a president of Rotary Club one day, but it has been a very fruitful experience. I enjoyed. There have been challenges, but I'm very fortunate that the members of our club are very professional and they're all committed, very passionately committed. Just they want to serve others, contribute with their talent, time, treasure. So I've had a very colorful champion year with my club members. Yeah. So I would like to encourage everyone to try to join a Rotary Club that is convenient and you're comfortable with, and you will see how you can really make a difference.
And I love how you said that phrase, no? Time, talent, and treasure. Kasi these are main resources na meron tayo na, diba? Meron tayong palaging time. Lahat tayo may 24 hours. It's up to us to how we use the 24 hours. Talent, lahat tayo may kanya-kanyang talent. May magaling kumanta, sumayaw, sumulat, mag-manage, diba? And then, what's the other one? Treasure. Ayan. Yan, dyan tayo medyo mas iba-iba ng pero it's always a starting point. And let me know what you think of this. If you have more time than treasure, meaning pera, no? If you have more time than treasure, use time to create more treasure.
True.
If you have more treasure, you have less time. Use your treasure to create more time, diba?
True.
So that's what we can do. That's what we can do, I think.
Yeah. Actually, it's a very good way of looking at things, and you don't have to feel you don't have the capabilities or ability to do. Okay, it's all about if there's a will, there's a way, and God is good to provide us in different ways how we can really contribute and help others, yeah, through time,
Mm-mm.
talent, or treasure.
Oo, nadinig ko rin yun kay Dr. Mildred. I really love that phrase. From now on, I will keep using that. You're a beautypreneur, di ba? What
Yeah.
exactly does that mean? What is a beautypreneur?
Well, actually, I identify myself as a beautypreneur. Basically, it's an entrepreneur in the industry of beauty products and sciences that is always on the lookout for the latest innovation. So, Carmine, as a beautypreneur myself, I focus not just on the business of aesthetics, but more importantly, on the business of empowerment. Yun. So, what really drives me is I have to be a forward-thinking entrepreneur. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Anything about beauty for well-being, impacting the lives of others.
Oo. Right. Question, did you always have this parang vision about yourself that one day you will be head of a company that provides beauty and wellness and products and services and also empowerment? Naging pangarap mo ba yan?
Well, yes and no. I,
Okay.
I, I did I did want to see myself when I was growing up to be a successful entrepreneur for sure, because I grew up in an entrepreneurial family, and I'm a third generation entrepreneur, and more so, I have my dear 93-year-old grandmother. She being the pioneer woman entrepreneur in our family, and she has always been my inspiration together with my mom. So I'm very privileged to grow up actually with these two amazing women in my life. They both have greatly influenced who I am today, and that made me want to really strive for the same. So from there, nag-spin off, okay, and I think this is also how the destiny um, happened in my life, that I was inspired to take on the beauty business, believing that beauty is power. And personally, at this point, I think that is also my calling. Not because to be a businessman, I mean a businesswoman and be an entrepreneur, but also to put purpose and value in the things that I do, which is also helping to make other people feel good, look good, and more important, feel good, look good inside out, and empowered.
Right. Right. I love that. So girl power pala kayo. Ikaw, mommy mo, at saka lola mo. I love it. May
Yeah.
question ako. Paano ka nakarating dito? I mean, unang-una, what did you study in college?
Oh, okay. So actually, it's an unexpected thing, because when I took up I actually graduated engineering in De La Salle University, and it was actually one of my first major turning points in my life. It's like a decision to shift, because I was supposed to take business in the College of Business, and then before the term started during my freshman year, I shifted to College of Engineering because suddenly I learned that there was an open slot. So it was a leap of faith, as I was not certain the challenges and environment I am ready or not. Because, especially at the time, it's basically male dominated environment, and the difficulties, I mean, ano yan, you really have to work hard, but with grit and resilience. And then my mind is also fixed actually to achieve that invaluable discipline. What I really want to gain from taking up the course is to be able to develop that skills, uh, in able to solve problems, so to speak. So, and fortunately, I was able to finish the course in excellent standing. So, which leads me to the confidence in my career today.
Ayun. That's nice. That's nice. Engineering pala. No? What kind of engineering?
That the course is actually BS Manufacturing, Engineering, and Management. So that takes care of robotics, also the business side, like an industrial engineering, and also we were also exposed to a bit of mechanical and electric engineering.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm sure meron ding may management subjects
Yes.
din yan.
Yeah. That's why it's actually it encompasses a big picture, but at the same time, it allows you to be diversified to see an overall situation, but training you also the hardcore, not just on the superficial level.
Oo. Sige, balikan natin yung babalikan natin yung journey mo after we go on break, no? Pero right now, I just have this question, and this is for the benefit of our viewers, of course. Can you tell us about DMark before we go on break?
Okay, so DMark Beauty is actually a family business, okay? But I started this dermocosmetic in the family group of business. So we have other businesses, and together with me, I have my two brothers who also help me run the business. And we are actually, I mean, I would like to humbly say and proudly say that DMark Beauty is actually at the forefront of revolutionizing the field of beauty and aesthetics in the Philippines. How does our company is differentiated from the others? Well, we provide breakthrough in beauty and wellness solutions. So we work very closely with dermatologists, skin experts, professionals, and most of our products are actually based on research. So you can be assured of the safety, the long-term positive effects, and we are also very dynamic because we are a young team. Okay, so we are very agile also to adapt to different situation. We want to maintain our culture of actually providing innovation, quality products and services, excellence, and most importantly, actually integrity. So yeah, I'm always motivated to um, build my team to always strive for excellence.
Ayan, okay. Ang ganda ng ano no ng profile ng DMark Beauty. Ladies and gentlemen, please remember to like and follow their pages and website. We have them here. We'll show them in a little bit, no. Ayan. Okay. Basta we will show the FB pages and the IG account and also the website. And then Nikki, we will go on break for now. Please hang in there. The next question that I will ask you is, what is your definition of beauty? But we'll answer when we come back from break. Welcome back to U-Turn on the new channel. Remember to like and follow our pages and our YouTube channel. So that's on FB and then YouTube. That's our hashtag, U-turn on TNC and also TNC Now. At this point, I'd like to invite everyone to the rest of the shows here on the new channel, and I'll tell you a little bit about them. Okay, so ayan po. Okay, we have some show announcements. Hindi pa lumalabas. Okay. All right. So I'd like to invite everyone to the rest of our inspiring shows, starting with The Big Picture. It shares inspiring stories of notable personalities Mondays to Fridays at 7 p.m. HR Hotline introduces us to the wonderful world of human resources management, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 12 noon. Have an insightful Saturday afternoon because the family business is everyone's business at 4 p.m. The fourth project is about life, business, success stories, live all the way from Dubai at 6 p.m. or 10 p.m. here in the Philippines on Saturdays. Usapang Beauty is about Usapang Beauty is about beauty beyond what the eyes can see. Thursdays and Saturdays at 5:30 p.m. So we have that today, later at 5:30. The world has faced an unprecedented pandemic. It's time to hear positive testimonies straight from those who recovered from the disease. COVID Stories, Saturdays at 10:30 in the morning. The Home Buyer is where we hear remarkable stories about building and owning a property, Mondays and Thursdays at 4 p.m. So mamaya, meron din. Laugh and learn about puppetry arts from all over the world. The Puppet Stories, Mondays at 5:30 p.m. Magbenta, bumili at tumulong dahil bukas na ang TNC Marketplace, an online night bazaar, Thursdays and Fridays at 10 p.m. Yo Law is for all of us to understand that the law can be interesting and fun and cool. So that's later, Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Watch and learn about money and more. It streams live from the Philippines and the US. So that's Tuesdays at 8:30 p.m. Philippine time and 5:30 p.m. 5:30 a.m. Pacific time in the US. Two leaders in one platform in TNC The Talk, Mondays at 12 noon. After Shift is a chillaxing show about your choices and lives after work, Wednesdays and Fridays at 8:30 p.m. Discover and learn strategies to win in life through Win Within, Saturdays at 8:30 p.m. Dream, Achieve, Nurture, and Inspire. Tag your kids along and watch Danny Art Show, Fridays at 5:30 p.m. Global Issues, Common Interests, Learn Together Across Borders in Foreign Affairs on Tuesdays at 10:30 in the morning. Because Health is Wealth, Healthline on Wednesdays and Fridays at 4 p.m. Now start your Saturdays celebrating with Women at Work, 9 a.m. on Saturdays. Awesome Day is on Mondays at 2:30 p.m. So make sure to make your day an awesome day every day. And in a world where everything is turning out digital, CyberNext aims to empower people and companies to be secure in a digital world. Streams Wednesdays at 12 noon. Tech U helps you understand the emerging technologies shaping our future, Fridays at 2:30 p.m. We also have our TNC original shows such as One Day, it's a 30-minute storytelling, and it alternates with TNC Town Hall, which is co-hosted by TNC founders Lloyd and Apple. This show is where we talk to you, our valued audience, about our shows here on TNC. We have more upcoming shows that will truly inspire you, so please remember to follow our channel on Facebook, our page and channel on Facebook and YouTube respectively, and let us help you see the new you. That's a mouthful. Ayan. Ayan po. So those are the many different shows here on the new channel. There's always something for everyone. Ayan. Thank you. Thank you sa mga taga-subaybay. And congratulations to Team TNC na ang dami-dami ng likes and followers ng aming FB page at channel. Okay, so let us call in our guest again, si Miss Nikki Tang.
Hi, Carmine.
Hi. Miss Nikki, merong nag-greet ulit sa iyo, si Miss Lolit Paloma. She is saying, proud red here. Go, Nikki.
Thank you. Thank you for joining and the support.
Oo nga. Oo.
Nahiya ako.
Ang galing-galing nga ng energy ng Rotarian Rotarians na
Yeah,
kasama
we're
mo.
very supportive community. Yeah.
Oo, that's nice. Okay. All right. Now, Nikki, before natin balikan yung tanong, I'd like us to play a game. And this game is called Quick Turn.
Wow, exciting.
Ayan. So in this portion, we just like to get to know you better, no? As a person, as a regular person, we have our likes and dislikes. And I will say random things. If you like them, say right turn. If you don't like them, say left turn. If you love them, say U-turn. So, mga
Sana
simpleng
lahat
bagay.
heard.
Oo. Rice. Rice.
Can I arise? Oh, right turn.
Right turn. Okay. Do you like it plain or garlic rice?
It doesn't matter. Basta rice. I love rice.
Oo nga, nakakainis. Ang sarap ng rice eh. How about Korean
I'm
barbecue?
Oh, okay, left turn.
But you don't like Korean barbecue.
I mean, it's okay, but sometimes when it's not properly done, so I consider it in that sense. Yeah,
Okay, okay. How about Netflix?
right turn.
Balik natin sa food. Soda, soft drink.
Left turn.
Ayaw mo. Beauty tip yun, ha? Huwag mag-soft drink. Street food, yung mga isaw, ganyan.
Oh, left turn. I know they're good. Yeah, I know they're good, but left turn for
Oh, that's
me.
okay. Actually, that's good, no? To have a mix of right and left. That's good. Ito, badminton.
How do I answer that? I'm not a badminton player, so it's not a right turn for sure. But maybe if I learn the game, it would be a U-turn.
Did you ever play a sport? What sport did you play?
Honestly, I'm not really into sports, and the closest thing I get into sport is swimming,
Swimming. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Oo.
which
Okay.
I don't get to do it now.
Oo. Ito, choice between two things. Beach or mountain?
Beach,
Beach,
for sure.
I think most of us Filipinos, no, really love the beach. May affinity tayo sa beach. I think out of 10, siguro 1 or 0.5 lang ang magsasabi ng mountain.
Yeah, it has that magical effect on us, the calmness.
Right. And then, okay, last na to. And it's not really right turn, left turn, or a choice. I'd like to ask, what's in your purse? Pagka binuksan namin yung bag mo, yung purse mo, anong laman niya? Anong palaging meron?
Okay, so for sure, of course, my wallet, right? But inside my wallet, okay, so aside from, of course, some petty cash, I always keep a photo of my family, a prayer card, and yeah, so basically those are my mainstay. Nakalimutan ko ng iba, but wherever I go and whenever I go out, I have, like, they're my security blanket. So yun yung wherever I go, and I make sure na manipis and small, wallet size, so that there's no reason for me not to be able to tag them with me or hidden, in my pocket or where else.
Right. How about so you have that, no? What's in your bag? May brush ba? May may shopping bag ba? Alam mo yun, may eco bag ba?
Yeah, but Carmine, you might find this odd, but the truth is I'm one of the ladies na I don't have a mirror in my bag or in my tote. I don't have a brush because I only look myself once a day, quote unquote, in the mirror. Of course, when I go to the toilet, you wash your hands, you tend to see yourself again. But lipstick, if there's any beauty essentials, I have to make sure that I keep a very good lipstick in my bag, because I feel I'm not complete when I go out if I don't have that. Yeah.
So yun yung minimum mo. Let's say wala kang time, kailangan mong lumabas, lipstick.
Yeah, lipstick will really make or break my day.
Number 1 yun. What's number 2 and number 3? Kilay and concealer ba?
yeah, I think the eyebrows are very, very important because they give the character and the framing of our face. So eyebrow has to be also neatly done, diba? So we
Number
take time.
one,
Yeah,
number one, number two,
yeah, and
and then
then
maybe concealer, number three.
no, the number three is I'm a scent person. So I
Scent.
always make sure, I mean, I have a collection of scents depending on my mood. Even like today, I made sure that I have the right scent to have the right mood for your show. So, yes,
Mm-mm.
I have to keep a certain kind of bottle, small bottle in my bag.
Oo. Thank you for bringing that up. That brings me to ask you now, anong tendency mong piliin na scent? More woodsy, more floral, more citrus,
Um,
oriental?
I'm actually not the citrus. I'm more in the musky. How do you say it?
Wood.
A scent that is actually a mix of musk and wood,
Ah,
um, in such a way na on the first spray you may not appreciate it, but once it gets longer and layering, that's the time the scent comes out. And then when a person passes by, they couldn't figure out what was that. So yung napapatanong sila, ano yun? Diba? Sino yun in that sense? So intriguing scent in that sense.
oo nga, oo nga. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Nikki, for answering the questions and for being quick turn with us. Okay, bago natin balikan yung huling tanong, no? Ayan, sumagot pala sila. All right. Sige. So, earlier I said we'll ask the question, what is beauty to you? How do you define beauty?
Well, like in my earlier intro, for me, actually, beauty is power. Okay, and the power meaning it's not like a power because you want to control things, but a power that radiates from within. So, and I've come to realize in my journey, in my life's journey, and also fortunately I'm in this business. So being beautiful inside and out, it empowers an individual. It not necessarily only women, but any gender for that matter. So it empowers individual to become bold, relentless, and most importantly, it gives them that confidence to become successful in their chosen fields. Diba? Like you, Carmine. That's why you're also beautiful inside out,
Thank
because
you.
it allows you to take action. So that's for
Pero,
me is what is beauty all about.
thank you. Thank you for sharing that. And I love how you used words like bold, relentless, and confident. Pero totoo yan no? Yun nga, yung katulad ng pinag-usapan natin kanina, pag nag-lipstick ka, mas confident ka kesa kung wala kang lipstick. Pag
Yeah,
nagpunta ka sa supermarket kasi may kailangan ka, and this happened to me, no? Yung mabilisan lang nagbihis, hindi na ako nag-ayos masyado. Sabi ko, sana walang makakita ang kakilala ko. Sana wala. Of course it happens. May makakakita sa'yo. May
true.
kilala.
Yeah,
Pero
and
yeah,
yeah.
go ahead.
I mean, and I have a friend who I really am impressed because she's so good in applying her lipstick even without a mirror. Parang na-memorize na niya yung lips niya na hindi lumalampas, and I think that's a skill to learn.
May ganun nga, kahit madilim,
Diba?
nakakapag-lipstick. Like you said, no, when we say beauty, it's not just about beauty in a traditional sense na pang babae. It's for any gender, it's for any age. So,
Mhm.
kahit anong katayuan sa buhay, if we can enhance our beauty, that gives us more power. So, Nikki, ang tanong ko, how did you get here? Meron ka bang experience in the past? A pain point? Kasi usually ganun yun, no? There's something, for example, in my case, nafo-frustrate ako pagka hindi malinaw mag-explain ng mga tao or mabagal magsalita, mahina ang boses. Naiinis ako doon. That's a pain point for me. And that led me to become a trainer of communication skills and English and presentation skills. I train trainers, no? So, yun yung pain point ko na naging passion ko, naging career ko. So, my question to you is, was there a pain point in your life na yun ang nag-trigger kung paano ka napunta dito sa beauty and wellness?
Yeah, without actually needing to elaborate so much details of all our pain points, we have our own stories, right? But I live by this quote may quote din ako, Carmine, hindi lang ikaw, di ba? Yeah, so it's by F. Scott Fitzgerald. Okay, I don't know if you have come across this quote. It
I know
says
that
that
one.
for whatever it's worth, it's never too late, or in my case, too early to be whoever you want to be. So, why does that quote inspire me, and how is it relevant to your question? Because um, in a nutshell, okay, so my journey started what was hard point in my life, but I think now looking back, maybe I needed really to go through that to get where I am today. So on a personal level, of course, when you are young, it's more anything goes, and on a personal level, I was a single mom. I mean, I became a single mom at a very young age. Okay, so that actually is one of my um, turning points in my life. Okay, so that is a one-time hit, rock bottom. But I'm very blessed that I have two wonderful boys. That I but whatever I do, it's all about them. When you are a mom, it's not all about you anymore, right? So that gave me the inspiration to really be good at what I'm doing. Okay, so they became a priority, because I always have to think I need to provide them good life. Okay, so and to certain extent, I feel my career was just a snowball effect of that. So, of course, I went through the downside, but then again, I look at myself in the mirror and said, "Hey, Nikki, you have to rise above all this, and you have to rock this world." So when I said that, okay, so I immediately do change my mindset, and I'm very thankful to God that I'm able to raise two wonderful boys now, and I'm also able to embrace whatever challenges and turn them, in fact, into opportunities. So they are my treasures, workforce, and rock. So um, because of that, and then because my family, I mean, I started this business while I became a single mom. So that actually drive me harder to pursue where I am today.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Thank you for sharing that. I'm also a single mom. At totoo yung sinabi mo, no? When you're given a situation, whether it's single parenthood or whatever situation, nawalan ka ng trabaho or something happened to your house, knock on wood, no? Nawalan kayo ng bahay, na-evict kayo or nasunugan, whatever, nanakawan, knock on wood again. These things are stimulus for us to take action in a different direction. Maybe iba naman, maybe ibahin natin. It's a choice eh. It's a choice that we make kung a-action na natin kung hindi and in what direction. If we blame others, then that takes away the empowerment from us. So that's another thing that I'm big on, no, Nikki, sense of accountability. Kasalanan ko yan, nangyari yan dahil meron akong ginawa kahapon. Diba? At kung anong gagawin ko ngayon will affect my future. It's a choice. It's also a choice, like your quote said, no? Start whenever you want, you can change or stay the same. Whether you take action or you stay the same, it's a choice. What's important is you make a choice and you don't let things just happen to you and then life passes you by. Para sa akin, life is too short, no? Para mangyari yun. Especially at my age, damang-dama ko yan yung life is too short. Let's not waste our lives.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that part of your story. Ayan. Okay. So, in this journey of yours, ano ang, let's say, an incident no, not incident. What is a learning, diba? What is a mistake that you often came up with, and then what did you learn from that experience as you built this business of yours?
Well, Carmine, due to these events or to those events, it actually did awaken me inside, to have this relentless pursuit for not only success but happiness. True happiness, but not on a materialistic level. And then it's also coupled with an intense grit and determination to push harder in my career. Like whatever the opportunities, you just embrace and want to try embarking on them rather, and then make good again. So in this case, using beauty as my handle, I feel that I only did not rock the world. figuratively speaking, but I also want to take it um, by storm and help change it for the better. The lives, okay, not only the industry, but the people in the industry, within the industry, and the people, everybody. Okay, so through the years, especially through the hardships, I did learn that the most important things and the most beautiful things happen when you fight for them. And also, I'd like to share that you actually do not need to have everything figured out immediately to the last detail, especially when you are young, because there's always the room for mistakes, right? But at least you must have at least a plan and a direction. And I think that is the difference when somebody has a plan, a vision, and a direction, rather than just some, oh, I want to do this. It's an ambition, it's a dream, but there's no plan. So for me, hardships really do awaken this pursuit of success and develop the grit to push harder in one's career. So I think
I
these
love
are my
it.
learnings.
Yeah, and I like what you said about you don't have to have everything figured out. In one of our workshops, we tell people, no, as long as kung kotse ka, as long as you have the headlights on, you will see the next 20 to 30 or 50 feet. And then
Mhm.
pagdating mo sa point na yon, meron ka na ulit another 20 to 50 feet na makikita, 'di ba? So, as long as you know where you're going, kung ano yung mas immediate na next steps, yun yung punahin mo with that
True.
goal at the end. Fine. Ayan. Okay. So thank you very much for that very rich sharing. No? For now, we'll go on another break and then pagpapatuloy natin ang ating kwentuhan with Nikki. Right, we're back. You're watching U-Turn on the new channel. Please take note that we're on Mondays and Thursdays at 10:30 in the morning, but we will have a season break for the next couple of weeks, so we'll be back in a few for season 3. Pero meanwhile, yan po ang aming hashtag. Find us on Facebook also, U-Turn on TNC and TNC Now. Ayan. We have back with us Miss Nikki Tang, Chief Executive Officer of DMark Beauty. She's a beauty preneur. At ayan po, nakikita niyo sa background niya yung isa sa mga social media handles niya, Beauty Preneur PH. Ayan. Nikki, I have some photos prepared here. I'd like to ask you a question or two about them. Okay lang. So alam mo na kung saan kumuha yan, diba? Yan. Everybody's wearing red. Anong okasyon ito?
Oh, okay. So this is the recent 93rd birthday of our dear grandmother. This was held last September, and in the Chinese culture, it's a custom for everybody to wear red as a sign of prosperity, good luck, good health, and happiness, most of all. So we are a big family. So yeah,
Birthday to your
yeah,
lola.
yeah, and this is the power of virtual meetings.
Yes,
Iba-iba
ang
ang
dami natin tuloy, no? If it had been
Mm-mm.
face-to-face, mas kaunti siguro yung makaka-attend. Mas maraming
Yeah.
naka-attend sa online.
Mm-mm.
Ayan. Sige, next photo shows us, where's
Oh,
this?
this is in actually South Africa. So I had this very wonderful trip with my family. It was a very memorable trip for all of us. Ang ganda-ganda, di ba? So we climbed this mountain, and I just wanted, I just really wanted to make sure that I will have a souvenir shot. So I had my niece, who are, mga teenagers, okay, but they're so
Yeah.
good in taking photos from the phone. And so yeah, I'm glad I did this shot. Yeah. Nakakamiss, Carmine. You been
Actually,
this
oo,
year.
no, yung biyahe nakakamiss. So, this was in South Africa. Do you have a favorite destination? Like, I'm sure you have traveled to many places, pero is there a place na gusto mong balikan? Mas gusto
Yeah,
mong balikan more than
yeah.
others?
It's funny that you asked that question, because actually South Africa, it's never been one of my bucket lists in my life. Okay, never. But until recently, I said, but basically, I travel a lot, and I've explored, all the famous, beautiful places in the world, but not South Africa. So my mom because my mom, she's very motherly, okay, and doting grandmother. So every year she makes a plan for the family. Of course, usually not everyone can make it, but majority could. My mom will travel, okay, and in this on that year, this was actually 2 years ago. On that year, she planned to go to South Africa, and I made sure that I could join in that group. So we were about maybe 15 to 18, okay, halo-halo yan, my kids, my nephews, nieces, my brothers, sisters, in that sense. So here, we were able to bond very nice and enjoy the scenery and experience and seeing the what we call this, the wildlife. So that's really, and I told myself and my friends, now only if you have been to Africa, or in this case South Africa, you can only understand why people will say, it's a different world. I mean, even if I talk like this, you might think, oh, wala lang yan. That's another city like in the world, na maganda rin. But unless you've been there and touched the ground, literally, feel the air, and the vibes, that's the only time you will see why Africa is a totally different world from all the other continents. It's so
Okay.
raw. Yeah.
I'll remember that. But I have one more question related to South Africa. I'm sure kaunti lang ang Asians. Is that correct? Pero I could be wrong. Kaunti lang Asians. And how were you guys treated as Asians over there? Kasi karamihan yata doon, kung hindi yung Africans talaga, yung the black Africans or the whites na South African, how do they treat Asians?
I actually, in my experience in our trip, yes, you're correct. Okay, I didn't see so much Asians, but there are, okay, as tourists. Okay, but I didn't really see them like they're really residing there. But I know for one, that there are more Chinese, and Chinese are everywhere, right? Like Filipinos. So there's a growing Chinese community, because there are also having business opportunities in South Africa, in mining, in shipping, in all these different industries. So, and also, though there, you could still feel that there's some difference in because of the culture, but also you could feel and you could appreciate the globalization. So, physically speaking, there might be some difference, but in terms of interacting, it's interesting because people are more receptive, and they try to learn also, be more open to learn and understand the
I
culture.
see.
Yeah.
That's nice. All right. We have a couple more photos eh. Ayan.
Sino researcher mo, Carmine?
Saan? Kainan yan?
Impressed.
Kainan ka yan?
Yeah, so this, actually this literally happened just a week before the lockdown. Okay, so this was taken at the farm in San Benito, and I just thought, because Karma, we're so busy, right? And you just wanted to sometimes wind down and be reconnected rather. to the nature, to rejuvenate inside out, right? And so this was taken, it was very early in the morning, and in at the farm in San Benito, they allowed the animals to just roam around. You would also see peacocks, ducks, dogs, whatever. And I saw them, these dogs, and I can't, I felt so like a little girl that I wanted to chase them, but at the same time, when I come near them, natatakot naman ako. I try to run away. And then there was this staff in at the farm na he gave me some this breadcrumbs to feed the dogs. Yeah. So it was a little fun in the morning.
Ayan. At sila na ang lumapit sa iyo, diba? Source
Yeah.
of food, pero.
Sila na lumapit.
Oo nga, tama. Okay, and then, just a couple more.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Thank you for sharing this. This is actually a picture that our company, DMark Beauty, got awarded as as a distributor. Okay. So there are several categories. So I think we got awarded here as one of the outstanding distributors for that year, maybe not more than 3 years ago. And this was held in Spain. So the brands we represent for Cantabria Labs, one of the most successful and very good Spanish companies, is are actually HelioCare, EndoCare, Biretics, and HelioCare is actually the forefront of sun care protection. So I think what is appreciated here, what can be appreciated here actually is because there are more than 100 countries, okay? So different partners around the world, and DMark Beauty representing the Philippine market, I could proudly say that we have reached that global standard to be able to maintain our leader and sustain our company in this industry, in the dermal cosmetic industry.
Your products are from different countries, diba? From Spain, from Italy, from Switzerland.
From
yan
US,
ang
yeah.
tulo ng DMark. Okay, thank you. And then, we have a last photo.
Meron pa. Yeah, so this one is actually, I got invited to be a speaker at DAR, Department of Agrarian Reform. And they were celebrating Women's Month. Okay, so yeah, kitang-kita mo, the purple effect, right? So the one of the directors, she just messaged me actually in Facebook, I think because she saw some of what I do, and she just reached out to me and wanted me to inspire and also empower this very hardworking staff from DAR in DAR, just so that they could also see how could that it doesn't. I mean, given that they're just a staff employee in the government, but it should not actually stop them or anyone, for that matter, to start somewhere in order to pursue something, another dimension in their journey. So here they wanted to hear my story, and I shared, and also how I started the business I'm in from zero into where we are today. So it's just a very intimate but very open, and I enjoyed that afternoon actually. So it was a good one.
Okay, sige. Thank you for sharing, giving us some background from these photos. So, ayan.
You're
Mas kilala
welcome.
talaga natin si Nikki ngayon. At parang maraming kwento si Nikki. No? If we had more time, mas marami pa siyang makukwento. So, Nikki, before we go, are there some people you would like to thank right now?
Thank you. Actually, that's a very lovely question, and thank you for asking that question. So, first, of course, I would like to thank my parents because it's because of them that they have given this unconditional support to allow me to be where I am today and always pave, okay, and always guided for that matter. They're the persons, the people who will never hesitate to tell you what is right, what is wrong, and make sure that you're in the right place and to always make yourself be grounded. And of course, I'd like to thank my two sons because they've been for their smiles, Carmine, when our kids just give us a smile, it completes your day, right? So yun na yun, di ba? And for all their patience and understanding, but it's their smile. Yun yung parang pinaka-precious eh. And Carmen, I would also like to thank my friends, my family, my staff for the confidence of having me in their lives in professional and personal level. To the frontliners, why not? Di ba, Carmine? Kasi they are the ones who help save lives. And I think they are unsung hero. And maraming salamat po. And most of all to God for the blessings and for being gracious to allow me to be the person I am.
Ayan. Oo nga, marami talaga to. It takes a village nga, no? Nobody raises you single-handedly. There are many different influences in our lives that shape us to who we are today. Ayan. One more question, one last question. If you were to give a 1-minute talk right now, 1 to 2 minutes talk right now, who would you like to give a message to, an inspiring message to, let's say, mga kababaihan, kabataan, ganyan. It's your choice. And what would you say? What's your message to them?
Okay. So actually, I have a couple of message specifically to people who would like to build or start a business, and to single mom or to women, anyone for that matter. But generally speaking, first, I'd like to encourage everyone, just be yourselves, best selves actually, not just be yourself, okay? And be fearless in achieving your dreams. Dapat brave, okay? Remember, it does not matter what generation you come from. So it means young, old, it doesn't matter. And even it doesn't matter what background you come from. There is always a potential for you to make a difference, because it's always a change of mindset. Especially now, we need a change of mindset. So in that sense, be inspiring, why not, right? Encouraging and empowering, because, successful people, we're not just born gifted, maybe some, but basically successful people, they really have to work hard. Even if they are successful and you stop working hard, you will lose the path to success, okay? And you only get to succeed on purpose, okay? If there's no purpose, there's no meaning. So it would also be good to be part of a community of like-minded individuals, like you build your network and then you collaborate, because it's the collaboration, it's the partnerships that would really allow you to expound your horizon. And I'm sure every one of us has a hidden passion inside. Sometimes you just don't realize it. And then why not put them into the action, diba? So to everyone, most especially to moms, okay, like me, it is always important to remember our priorities. Saying that, it means let's have a work-life balance, and we always hear that. But then, ladies and gentlemen, it's not actually anymore just a work-life balance. There's actually this new mindset that is called work-life integration. I don't know if you have heard of that, but the difference is, because work-life balance is basically you get to do things on the personal level if you stop already your work, right? But like me, I'm a mom, but at the same time I'm working, so everything is integrated. Okay, so in the middle of the day, even if I send my email, I have to go to the school, in that sense. So especially with the technology that is rapidly progressing right now, and we're all in the digital transformation, I think the work-life balance, work-life integration, you cannot separate that. Okay, so yeah. And for those who want to start and build a business, why not try to orient yourself? Especially now that some of us are working from home. So that is a very unfamiliar workplace, right? And then regardless of you're at home or in the workplace, try to make the most, even if it is in a less condition, but it can be an optimal circumstance. So I think from there, it's also good to solicit support, okay, for your professional development. So don't think that it's a problem, because that's a very narrow-minded. So always look for it, that there's always an opportunity. And I think last but not the least, Carmine, it's always a good time now to build your brand. Be authentic with your own self, your own brand. Be more connected, so that in navigating during this pandemic, you will be able to see yourself more flexible by developing more skills, new skills. Yeah.
Ayan. Very wise words. Napaka-malaman at napaka-doable and relevant and doable. At si Nikki po ang example ng mga tips na binigay niya. So ladies and gentlemen, consider niyo po 'yan Ayan. Thank you very much, Nikki, for being here on our show and for sharing with us your your wise words, your time and your talent for sharing that with us today.
Thank
So
you
I hope
so
you
much.
had fun. Did you have fun? I hope you had fun.
Yes, yes, I really enjoyed. I enjoyed our conversation. I hope our viewers also enjoyed joining us. Yes,
Yes,
yeah.
yes. Oo. Thank you very much. Sige, I'll see you in a little bit, okay? All right. Thank you once again to Nikki Tang, Chief Executive Officer of DMark Beauty, a beauty preneur and advocate of beauty and wellness. Thank you, Nikki.
Thank you, Carmine.
All right. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, you just heard from Nikki Tang. No? She shared with us her experience, her beginnings, her insights, and what advice she has to give the rest of us. A couple of them that I remember best, no, don't just be yourself, but be your best self. And in achieving your goals, maging fearless daw tayo, wag matakot. There's always a solution. There is always a way. Ayan. Thank you. I enjoyed today's interview also. Maybe because Nikki and I are alike in some ways, no? Kasi we're both single moms. We also have businesses. Iba lang yung business niya. And check out on FB, no? DMark Beauty and Beautypreneur PH. That's on Facebook. Okay, those are pages. And also Beautypreneur PH on Instagram. Are their websites are dmarkbeauty.com and beautypreneurph.com. And you can also follow Nikki on Facebook. She has a page, so that's Nikki Tang, of course, on FB. It's a page. All right. Ayun. And we also left the the social media accounts in the comment section. Okay. So, matatapos na po ang show at halos tapos na po ang season. No? We're just wrapping things up. At this point, I'd like to thank, of course, the new channel for being the home of U-Turn. Okay, and alam niyo naman, U-Turn is all about inspiring others, sharing what people do, sharing their stories, that how they turned their lives around, what they did, what their advice is for people. That's what U-Turn is all about. We want to share stories because we never know, somebody who might be watching will probably learn or benefit from the story. At they might take action in their own lives. Kahit pa medyo iba yung storya, pero may nakikitang connection or similarity. So we will continue to do this into season 3. I'd like to thank especially our viewers. Kayo po, yan, mga nag-comment, nag-like, nag-follow, palaging nagtutune in, nagsha-shout out. Thank you for being part of this journey. This is also a journey even for us. No? So thank you to the viewers, also to the guests, especially for sharing their time and talent to be part of U-Turn and the new channel. And of course, our team, Sina Lance, Sina Mabin, Sina Jay, thank you very much for your support. And of course, the founders, Apple and Lloyd, for trusting me, for trusting U-Turn to be the second show in all of the shows here on the new channel since its inception in May. Thank you, Lloyd and Apple. All right, so thank you once again, everyone. I'll see you again in a couple of weeks. Meanwhile, stay tuned because coming right up is HR Hotline with Sir Jesse Rebustillo. Marami kayo matututunan doon in the HR world. Okay, so ayan. Thank you very much, everyone. Stay safe. Enjoy lunch today. Magkikita po tayo ulit. Bye.